Hi, I'm your host, Ricky Booker. Welcome back to a brand new season in the Kitchen with the Breakfast Brothers.
It's time to get on up and whip it up with them Breakfast Brothers. It's time to get on up and whip it up with them Breakfast Brothers. Yeah, it's time to get on up and stir it up. It's time to get on up, stir it up and whip it up. Yeah, it's time to get on up.
Welcome to a brand new episode in the Kitchen with the Breakfast Brothers. I'm your host, Ricky Booker. There are so many things in the world that brings us together. Good food, little conversation does it every time. And in the Kitchen with the Breakfast Brothers, we love feeding your soul. Today's guest, she's a Chick-fil-A lover, turned into currently the only black female Chick-fil-A owner and operator in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, right in the re-imaging of the Redbird area. Let's give a warm welcome for Consuela Jacobs. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. I am so glad to finally have you on the show.
I'm very happy
When
to
you
be
had
here.
your grand opening and the ribbon cutting, I didn't get to make it. But man, it's been such a successful road right here, being a part of this whole imaging thing for the Redbird. Because I remember when I first moved here, I think it was 94, 95, boy, the mall, Redbird Mall used to be like North Park or the Galleria back then.
Yeah, it's a place to be.
Yes. And so the whole thing that I love the most about it is how it didn't transform into this. So we're gonna talk a little bit now about where you came from, and we'll talk some more about where you're going. But you know, I read a little bit of your bio, and it said that you started in the retail business, so you understand the retail side of things, even though it was from JCPenney's, Foley's. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, first person in my family to graduate from college, went to college and started at a program called Inroads, which was an internship program. Really happy to be there, and jumped into an opportunity in retail. Didn't even know what that was.
Mm-hmm.
I was buying clothes, and I was like, there's a job for that? You buy clothes for people for a living? And so that's what I did. I started out at Foley's, and we used to be over there at the Redbird Mall, and did that for a number of years. Foley's ended up merging with Macy's, so I was trying to figure out, where do I go? What do I do? And then moved to Dallas, actually in Plano, working for JCPenney. So I became a senior buyer there at JCPenney, did that for a really long time, loved it, and just really had a great passion for buying clothes and working with people, and then moved back to Houston, actually, worked for a company called Palais Royal. Palais Royal no longer exist today, but hopefully there's some loyal shoppers that used to shop there, and lost my job. 2020 happened.
And that's what I was want to ask you too. You say Palais Royal?
Uh-huh.
Now, I never heard of that. Now, what is that? Is it a clothing store
it's
too?
It's a clothing store. We had 780 stores in small towns.
Wow.
And so primarily based in Houston, and then a lot of really small towns. So what our niche was is that we bought designers to the small towns.
So it's kind of like driving Miss Daisy. Take me to the Piggly Wiggly. So the Piggly Wiggly, that was the
we
Piggly
were
Wiggly.
actually, yes, right there next to the Piggly Wiggly.
Wow,
and-
I just
and
guessed
yes,
that too, y'all.
absolutely. So, he was right.
But we're gonna talk a little bit more about how you transition from the clothing into the retail of the food. I won't say retail, fast food.
Yeah.
So in the time being, we're gonna go back to see what Luscious has going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Luscious Bardin. You know I am always with the games. And I am here with Consuela Jacobs. Hey, girl. The only black female owner of Chick-fil-A in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we gotta hit that. Yeah. Okay. Now, I hope you're ready, okay? Because if you're not, we about to get started. So, a little bit about Breakfast Brothers is the theme is Celebrity Brothers. So, I don't want you to look now, but all around the wall is all different Celebrity Brothers. No pressure. And somebody set a timer, because I got 30 seconds on the clock, okay? 30 seconds? How many Celebrity Brothers can you give me?
Okay, Celebrity Brothers. All right, we got our 30 seconds going.
Okay, we got 3, 2,
Winans Brothers,
okay.
the Barber Brothers, Murphy Brothers,
Okay.
the Gooding Brothers.
Okay.
Oh Lord, who else don't have a brother? Curry's,
Okay.
Khalid, Travis, and you know his brother.
Give me the 10.
Okay, Taylor Swift. What?
Taylor Swift got a brother.
The Kalichi,
Okay.
whatever. Who else got some brothers?
Here we go. One.
Oh Lord! Okay, all right.
Okay, you got 5.
Okay, all
And
right.
then you turn the Kelsey brother into the Kalichi brothers. So I think maybe somebody out there named Kalichi got a brother.
Maybe.
I
We're
don't
going to add
know.
6 in for that,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
got a brother.
5
All
and
right,
a half.
thank you.
5 and a half.
Thank you,
That works.
thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate it. Thank you.
But here at the Breakfast Brothers, the games don't stop, okay? And you know we gotta feed you here too. So we're gonna give you a light bite because you're gonna get to taste the sauces. So something about Breakfast Brothers is Breakfast Brothers make their own sauce. Signature sauces at that. So we got the Henny sauce, the KOD sauce, and then the honey lime crack sauce. So with the honey lime crack sauce, the Henny sauce, KOD sauce, all out here with, oh, look good, the fried chicken wing seasoned with Breakfast Brothers all-purpose seasoning. Okay, so what I'm gonna have you do is pick up a wing, no time on this,
Okay.
but based on the flavor, tell me what sauce you think it is.
Okay. Tell me my sauce choices again.
So we got Henny,
Okay.
KOD, and honey lime crack.
Okay, you know I work at Chick-fil-A, so it's all about the sauces. So let's
know
do this. All right. Let's see.
Now the chicken wing look hot now.
It is, but it's good. Okay.
Okay, which way you think that?
Lord, you have to repeat
So
some
Henny,
Okay.
KOD, and honey lime crack.
Can I taste them all and see what
And you can use more than one wing, like just dip the wing in it. I don't think you're getting enough sauce.
You don't think I'm getting the sauce on the wings? I was trying to get cute with the yes, just get in there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Woo! That one.
So that one got a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
What you think that
All right,
was?
that got to be the What'd you say? Oh,
Got your water now.
mhm. Repeat
your
the sauces back to me one more time. I gotta get that one night.
So we got the Henny sauce, the honey lime crack sauce, and the KOD sauce.
That must be them KOD.
Okay, you think this is the KOD? Okay, we'll put this to
That's the honey line,
Okay.
and that's the Henny.
Okay.
Did I get it right?
All right.
Okay. At
How did you do that?
At Chick-fil-A, we know our sauces.
Okay, you got down to the sauce. Okay,
Okay.
because that is the KOD sauce. And you know the KOD because it always give you a little kick.
I did.
Okay. And then the honey lime crack, you can always tell what that is because of the spices and the seasonings. It's just so good. And that one is more liquidy. But the Henny sauce, you know that sauce because I don't know what you do on your weekends. But the flavor is familiar, is all I'm gonna say.
I don't drink brown.
Okay. She don't drink brown, but today you dipped in that sauce. And so all the sauces you can get on the website, you can get in the location. But you are gonna take home a sauce, so you just let me know your favorite.
Yay!
I'll be a fan. You ain't gotta tell me, but
Excited.
you get to leave one of the sauces.
Yes, thank you.
We gotta feed you a full meal too, because we gotta make sure when you sit down with Ricky, you on a full stomach.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a menu
Okay.
and just tell me what you would like to enjoy for today's episode.
Okay. Everything looks delicious. I mean, at the Breakfast Brothers, everything is just so good. But I think we are going to go with the shrimp basket today. And maybe some mac and cheese. And you got to go with some collard greens. And real collard greens. Yeah.
Okay, you want the shrimp and the lobster too?
Okay, yep, that sounds even better. That sounds even better.
Okay.
You might take these wings to go though.
Yeah, we got to wrap that up. I don't know if they're gonna make it back to you, but we're
Oh,
gonna wrap it up.
okay, all right.
No, we get you some wings, and you can take home the sauces.
Okay.
And you want some sauces because you did so good. And if you've seen anything that you like, you can always go to www.breakfastbrothers.com and anything on the menu, come visit the locations. And as you know, we're about to sit down with Ricky and find out more about your story. So I can't wait to see the episode. And until next time, let's go.
All right.
All right, we're here at the sit down with Consuela Jacobs. We're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on with her now. We talked early on about the retail side of clothing. Now we're going to talk about what brought you into the fast food chain of Chick-fil-A, which is probably the fastest chain moving right now. And I'm going to say this, and yeah, I'm saying it. McDonald's got crickets at these drive-thrus. Cricket. And Chick-fil-A is sitting on 4 intersections because of so much traffic. Tell me why'd you decide to do that? I know why I would, but tell me.
Well, I fell in love with Chick-fil-A in college. So I went to Texas A&M University, and Chick-fil-A was on our college campus. And to me, it was the best thing ever. I thought it was tasty. It was fast. It was delicious. And I had never had a fried sandwich before other than on 2 loaves of, sliced bread. So that was really where I fell in love with it and thought, someone should own this franchise. I used to tell everybody in my family that they should really go and get a Chick-fil-A franchise. And I just never pursued the opportunity. So 2020 pandemic happened. I got laid off and was trying to figure out what was next. What did I want to do with my life after that? And so I call this my next act. I tell people that you're never too old to start something new or pursue your dreams. And that's really what I was feeling like. I was like, if I don't at least try, I'm never going to know what could have happened. And so I tried and went and got a job actually at Chick-fil-A, worked in the drive-through line out there taking orders.
You learned the business.
I learned the business, absolutely.
That's amazing. And now, are you the first black female across the country, or
No, absolutely not. I am not even the first black female in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but at this point in time, I'm the only black female owner-operator of a Chick-fil-A franchise in Dallas-Fort Worth.
Wow, that's still big because you assume that you see that everywhere. And we're gonna go back to because the Texas A&M. You went to Texas A&M, right? How did the #1 burrito place compete with Chick-fil-A after Chick-fil-A went to campus? Because when I went to Texas A&M, I think I was there in 2010, and Chick-fil-A wasn't there. We went to Freebirds. This is the popular burrito spot.
Yes, absolutely.
So when Chick-fil-A went in town, how did they change any dynamics to the burrito spot?
Not necessarily. The thing with Chick-fil-A was that I could use my, what we called at the time, Aggie Bucks. I could use my Aggie Bucks in order to get Chick-fil-A because it was on campus. So that really is why I drew me there. But if I was going to spend a little money, I definitely went to Freebirds.
Yeah, I'm going to say Freebirds is the campus situation.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how I learned about Freebirds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Okay, being the first generation graduate in college, your family, what comes at your family have to be absolutely proud of what you're doing. And when you did you set out to do that? Did your parents or your family push you, make sure that you did that? How did that?
Yeah, so definitely. I feel like I'm gonna get a little teary-eyed on this, but unfortunately I lost my mom in 2009, and so she was not able to be here to see me fulfill this dream of being a Chick-fil-A owner-operator, but she knew that it was a dream of mine. My family, my mother, my family grew up in Louisiana, and so my mother always instilled, she wanted better for her children than she had for herself. And so with that, they definitely pushed me and told me I needed to study and work hard and just attain what, quote unquote, the American dream. And so that's what I did and worked in corporate America. What I never knew, even though I had people in my family that were entrepreneurs, I never knew that entrepreneurship was an option. So I thought just going to work and being in corporate America was really the American dream. And while it is, and I definitely had a great career in corporate America, and tell everyone that you should definitely, that there's nothing wrong with being in corporate America. I loved it. I had a great career and I would have retired from that. But entrepreneurship is a different kind of beast, and you get a few more gray hairs in here, but I love it. And so I feel like I'm making my family proud and really fulfilling my own dreams as well. So
man, that's amazing. But you said something first. I think I lost my mom in 2011, maybe 2010 from breast cancer.
Yes, same.
I talk to my dad all the time. Now you got me to the point where he say, son, you working hard, you moving. And I showed Miss her, she said she's proud of you. She see the drive you got in you is because she's pushing you whether you know it or not. And that's the same way with you. It's going in that direction, and she's proud of it. There's another life to what we exist. Whether some people believe it's not, it is, and she's still here with you in the spirit.
Thank you.
I can tell the way you lit up when you start talking about how your family doing that. You're doing an amazing job, and you're right. Not only entrepreneurship is difficult, the restaurant business.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we're gonna get into what it is you ordered at Breakfast Brothers, and look like that we got your food coming down. So we're gonna talk a little bit more too while you eat. But man, Chick-fil-A is just like a thing. It's every household now. It's a household thing. Jokingly I said that McDonald's is never gonna go away, but McDonald's is the spot still to the point, but Chick-fil-A became that era where it's a go-to spot.
Yeah. Oh, more! I got more.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And viewers, I don't apologize for Luscious, she just walked all over my camera. You know how they say that big back was all in my camera. But I'm gonna let you.
I feel like I'm big back right now,
that's
but
all
I'm
right,
excited, y'all.
But you don't have to eat all of it here. You can go home and do your thing and all that.
Believe me, this is going on with me and the kids, and the husband ain't getting none of it.
I'm gonna let you get a few bites and taste the era of what we got going on here at breakfast.
Right.
So and also we had some Chick-fil-A too, y'all. She brought us some Chick-fil-A. We ate it behind the scenes. It's all gone. You smell it?
Gotta have some little Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
This is really, really good. If y'all have not had Breakfast Brothers, keep on going. Cause I'm just gonna smack it a little bit.
Yeah, do your thing. Just like we're at home. Don't try to be cute on camera, cause if you do, I'm gonna clown you.
Okay.
So is it almost to the point where like Houston? I know you say your family from Louisiana and Houston. So when it comes to good food, tell me where you at.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very, very happy. Okay. Very happy. So you keep on eating. I got a few more questions I want to ask you. You got into the I'll get right to the music industry, you know, but I already know that we're talking about the restaurant. We're not I
talking
think
about
I can sing, but it is that ain't true.
just shower tunes, y'all.
Absolutely. And in the car, I'll be in the studio.
What's your plans coming up? Cause I know you got a 1-year anniversary coming up soon.
I do.
And what you planning on doing that?
Yeah, no, we're excited. We're gonna have we're celebrating 1 year at being open at Chick-fil-A Redbird on November 9th. It's a Saturday. So we're gonna have some, balloon artists, little face painting, little tunes and some games outside. We're gonna do some whole giveaways. So really excited about that, and tell everybody to just, make sure they're tuned in and follow us at Chick-fil-A Redbird on Facebook and Instagram. I'll tell you that a few times. And come on by and see
I was
us.
gonna ask you that question. You just answered it for me. With all the Chick-fil-A's across the country on the social media site, you know how promotions go. Is it categorized as Chick-fil-A Redbird on Instagram?
Mine is categorized as Chick-fil-A Redbird.
Okay.
Yes. So all Chick-fil-A's are independently owned and operated. So we are truly a franchisee. So everybody manages their own social media accounts and things like that.
So now I know how to follow you, because every time I go to do something, I try to tag you or collab on something with the community, it always brings up the Chick-fil-A nationally. I was like, how do I find her? So now you just answered that question.
We're so excited to be a part of the community.
So do you get involved in the social media promoting and things that goes on?
Yeah, I'm a brand new business, so I'm kind of involved in everything. My team does a fantastic job. You guys do a fantastic job. But I really want to make sure that I have my own brand on it and my stamp on it as well, and that we're representing to the degree that, we talked about my background and how I was raised. I want to make sure that Chick-fil-A Redbird, which is part of who I am, is represented correctly. And so I just want to be a part of that, especially as we're a brand new business and in our infancy. So absolutely.
If you could name a couple things, you don't have to do a bunch of them, but some of the things that you have to deal with that's not so business side to where it gets hard sometimes. You got any obstacles that you think that?
There's always obstacles, right, in the business. So there's the good things and there's the things that really frustrate you. I say the good things are the people. I get to be a part of this community. I get to work with, I have about 75 team members who work with me every day, and I get to see their growth and be a part of their life story.
Right.
High schoolers with their first job, that's always amazing to say that, your first job was at a Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A offers scholarships to our employees. So I'm encouraging, all of my high school seniors to apply for a scholarship. So those are the things that are joyous for me. And then there's challenges, right? We opened a brand new business. And when you open a business, you're trying to get everybody to learn the processes. At Chick-fil-A, we have high standards. And so just getting everybody on board to learn those high standards and be a part of that team and just rowing in the same direction on the boat, right? In order for us to get where we want to go, we all have to row in that same direction. So that's the biggest challenge, is making sure that the vision that I have gets disseminated out to the team, to everybody. And then also just making sure that we have that culture, right? I want to have fun, but this is still a business.
That's right.
So how do we have fun and make sure that we are taking care of the customers and taking care of our guests and making them feel like home and doing a good job? So
yeah, now like I say, I go over there several times in the morning in the drive-through, and I've spoken to a couple guys. One guy I met, he was from, I forget where he told me he was from, but he wasn't originally from Dallas, and he spoke highly of the branch here, you, and of course he found out who I was, and he started, I ain't been over there yet because I work all the time. I said, well, man, one day I'll just bring you some food.
Yeah.
But I can tell that from the time y'all opened to now, some of the staff members y'all got, they're doing, it's not, I won't say necessarily the Chick-fil-A way, they doing it the way that your systems and your standards is at your location. I can see the difference.
Well, good.
So I pay attention to those things all the time.
Yeah.
People say that you always researching, you always do that. So I have to do that because I want to make sure that I ain't doing nothing wrong. And when I say you being a Houston native, just a couple weeks ago last month, I took my whole my management team to Houston to the restaurant Taste of Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And guy was Steven and toured. We did a tour. We sat there. We ate lunch. Man, that was a $1,200 bill. But
your team is worth it.
Yes. And we had a great time. We all rode down there, went there, toured his kitchen, and seen some things. And some of the things that I talk about and the systems when they come to restaurants. You got to have systems, and everybody has to buy about.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like telling your child something and same thing they learn from the teacher, and like, well, maybe mom and dad was right. So when they seen the actual restaurant, they seen, okay, Ricky's not barking about stuff that this is the #1 steakhouse in the country. And he's implementing some of the same things, and he talked about some of the same things they say, so maybe he's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with all that being, you're doing a great job with your restaurant. I see it in your staff, and I come through the drive-thru. So that's why I went into that whole conversation. And understand that it's two things. You either working in a restaurant or you in a restaurant business. And as an owner, operator, franchisee, chef, or whoever you are part of that restaurant, you had to start working in the restaurant business to develop a successful restaurant. I had to learn that.
Absolutely. And you are definitely goals. I'll tell you that right now.
Thank you.
You know, the business that you've built is definitely something that, you know, I can only aspire to be a multi-unit franchisee. And I know that is not, you're not a franchisee, but to have multiple units and multiple businesses.
But
really,
it comes to the point where the bylaws and things we're building, we're trying to become that.
Oh, wow.
To where we have a franchise and an opportunity. We're building, just like you just talked about one day having a university. You have to have so many hours working for Berkshire Brothers before you get to the university and get profit sharing through Berkshire Brothers to become a franchisee.
Oh, wow.
Instead of just an individual got a lot of money and they want a Berkshire Brothers to get a young kid so they can get him out there.
Yeah.
We're not looking for that.
yeah. Looks like I need to set up an interview and interview you.
Yeah.
You got a lot of things going on. I love it.
And regardless if you think so or not, I pay attention to a lot that goes on over there.
Oh, I know that. I know that. So if people don't know that we are neighbors
Yes.
at your West Camp Wisdom
Yeah.
location, so happy to have you as a neighbor, happy to be your neighbor. And you're a very good neighbor, so.
Yeah, and I have some ideas. We get together more and more and talk a little bit more about. But in the time, man, just tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, how they can keep it. Like you just told me your Instagram. I'm going to follow it right now, and where your store location is.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are at 3502 West Camp Wisdom Road, Chick-fil-A Redbird. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook, which is Chick-fil-A Redbird on Facebook and Instagram. And I will tell you, absolutely, we have events. We have bingo night. We'll have face painting for our anniversary on November 9th. So we just really ask that you come on down and see us.
You heard it straight from the lady herself, Consuela Jacobs. Thank you guys for tuning in. Join us on YouTube worldwide. We're right here. And you'll be able to see our events and all our guests, somewhat kind of like Consuela Jacobs. Thank you for coming out, and we're gonna keep doing what we're doing since we're neighbors.